Yeah.
We got London on the track.
This is all God's doing, man, you can't plan it. But if the devil's in the details, then I'm satanic.
People's kid, how we doing? Back at you with another video. And, on our channel we talk a lot about the NBA, but I'm a diehard soccer fan, and I want to use, some of this time to talk about soccer, show some love to soccer, because this whole month of soccer, the month of April, is just a beautiful, beautiful month if you are a soccer fan, particularly a European soccer fan. And it really gets started this week with the Champions League. It's the quarterfinals, and you have some heavyweight clashes between the likes of Juventus and Barcelona, Bayern Munich and Real Madrid, then the other two games being Atletico Madrid versus the Cinderella story Leicester City, and Borussia Dortmund versus Monaco from France. So I want to start by breaking down, the most anticipated clash for me as a Barcelona fan, and that's Barcelona and Juventus. I think this tie in this game on Tuesday is going to be very, very good. Before the Champions League started, my pick to win the Champions League was Juventus, actually. I think they're very deep. They have Dani Alves, a former Barcelona star, on their team. Gonzalo Higuain can't play for Argentina, but for Juventus, he's one of the best strikers in the world. Dybala is in very good form. They're just a very good team. They're organized defensively, and they're very sharp. Whereas Barcelona, this year especially, you just don't know what you're going to get from them. Take the PSG tie. The first tie they lose 4-0. The first leg, the second leg, they win 6-1. You don't know what you're going to get from them, but I think they're always capable of a great performance, and that's why I think this tie might be the best tie out of the bunch. I'm very excited for it. I'll come back and give my predictions in a little bit. Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid, probably the best overall tie, at least on paper, in the Champions League quarterfinals that you could ask for. Two European powers, stars all over the field at every position. This tie is literally a toss-up. It is totally up for grabs. Real Madrid, even though they're probably going to win the league for the first time since 2012, they're not in great form right now. They're not playing their best. Cristiano Ronaldo is going to have to step up. He hasn't been at his best. They're going to need him to find a way to score some goals against Bayern Munich. Robert Lewandowski suffered a minor shoulder injury for Bayern Munich at the weekend, but he should be good to go by Wednesday. The stars are going to be out in this tie for sure. I mean, if you're a soccer fan, the first two ties I mentioned, it stinks because these games are during the week. Most people either have class or work during the week, and it stinks that, you can't watch it in full in the comfort of your own home, at least for me. But, man, I'll be streaming these puppies. Then the last two games, some slight intrigue, obviously, with Leicester City and Atletico Madrid. Leicester City, a Cinderella team, not even close to being involved in the Premier League race, but somehow in the Champions League quarterfinals after beating another La Liga team and upsetting them in Sevilla. They play Atletico Madrid, who is just a notch ahead of Sevilla in La Liga right now in third place. I expect this tie to be clinical for Atletico Madrid. I just don't think Leicester City have the players to compete with Atletico Madrid. I'll give my predictions later, but spoiler alert. And then the last tie, the one for me that's, I think, the least intriguing on paper, but could be the funnest one, and that's Monaco and Dortmund, because there's going to be so many goals scored, because both defenses are very unorganized, kind of putrid, especially the Champions League. This tie could break records with the amount of goals that are going to be scored, so that's going to be a fun one. Now it's time for me to do some predictions. I think soccer's fun with the predictions. Barcelona, Juventus. My head tells me Juventus is going to win this tie. All year as a Barcelona fan, it just hasn't felt like their season. They're just not playing right. But my heart, the most important organ in my body, tells me, come on, man. Barca's going to take care of this. So I'm going to go with Barca. I think the first leg this Tuesday, they find a way to get a 1-1 draw, and they come back to the Camp Nou and win 2-1 and barely advance. Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. My head and heart are telling me the same thing here. I could be wrong, but I think Bayern Munich's going through. A lot of storylines in this tie. Carlo Ancelotti, former Real Madrid boss, now Bayern Munich boss, always very tough to eliminate in the Champions League. I think at home, their first leg is in Germany. I think in Germany they get out to a 2-1 lead, then find a way to just get a 1-1 draw at the Bernabeu and advance and move on. I think Bayern Munich and Barcelona are the first two teams I predict that move on. Then we got Atletico Madrid and Leicester City. I don't think Atletico Madrid's going to, win this thing 3-4, 5-0 both legs, but I just don't think it's going to be close. I don't think Leicester City's going to score either leg. That's my bold prediction. I don't think Leicester City scores either leg. I say in Leicester, Atletico Madrid finds a way to come out 1-0. Then over in Spain, it's 2-0, 3-0, but just clinical from Atletico Madrid. And I think two La Liga teams, one German team, make it two German teams, as I think Borussia Dortmund will find a way to get past Monaco. I think Aubameyang, Royce, and company will score enough goals and hold off Monaco long enough to reach the semifinals, and there will be two German teams and two Spanish teams in the semifinals, and we'll see what happens from there. I really don't, the Bayern Munich and Real Madrid and Juventus and Barcelona ties for me are up for grabs. I literally would be the first to tell you I hate Real Madrid and I love Barcelona, so that's why I predicted Barcelona to win, and that's why I predicted Real Madrid to lose. I have no real reasoning besides for that. These ties are going to be up for grabs. I can't wait. I recommend, if you're just watching this and you're not a great soccer fan, check out these games, man. They're really fun to watch. They're really intense. People say the World Cup is the best tournament, and it is. But these games, these are the best players in the world. Like Bayern Munich, Juventus, Dortmund, Atletico Madrid, and then of course Barcelona, Real Madrid. They have the best players in the world. All the best players in the world are going to be playing this week. So enjoy it. It's fun. It's a great competition. Hope you guys enjoyed this soccer video. Try and give me a comment or anything if you like these. I love breaking down soccer. I know we do a lot of NBA, but I can break down soccer anytime. Have a great rest of the weekend, and Forza Barca, baby.